With ChatGPT's new ability to access a browser, we have to ask the question, can it solve a CAPTCHA? More importantly, can it beat Neil.Fun's CAPTCHA game, I'm Not a Robot? Let's find out. We start by telling it the prompt to make sure it understands it shouldn't use a tutorial, and then request help if it needs it. I send it the link, it starts up, and level 1 is a click. Level 2 was much slower. It got so close the first time, gave up 4 more times, landed on the same stop sign from the start, and then got it. Level 3 had it cycling to find the easiest one to read, assumed the answer was the name of the level, and surprisingly, it got it. Though to be fair, the text is very easy to read. Level 4. Identify the vegetables. Surely it'll pick the right answers and move on immediately. And really? ChatGPT selected tomato? I thought this was like the most common, this isn't actually a vegetable fact. But, after correcting itself, Level 5 was a very slow process. I think image recognition has its limits, it especially kept spinning this one in the bottom right, so I took control to zoom it out and thought that would help. It really didn't. Let's count how many times it tried verifying despite barely changing anything. I had to pity solve it. Level 6. It lost tic-tac-toe once, then, to my surprise, used an actual corner tactic to win. Level 7. I wasn't really sure whether this would be difficult, as I assumed that maybe text recognition is more like finding words spelled left or right, reinforced by it pulling up Python just to try finding it, which didn't work until it did, but it took 4 whole minutes to actually select all the letters. Level 8 was very easy, probably a joke I don't get. Level 9 was predictably very hard. You have to keep subdividing the stop sign CAPTCHA, and considering it took 5 tries in the first stop sign level, it was no surprise to me when it asked for help. I tried to explain as best I could, but after 27 minutes, I just had to do it myself. Level 10. I made sure that before I gave it back control, to tell it to stop zooming in. I think the constant zooming in was causing difficulty. Unfortunately, when it comes to QuickTime events, you can't really have incredibly low frame rate. It actually got one, then unselected it, then got another one, but since it wasn't unclicking empty spots, I figured it was just going to take forever. Hypothetically possible, but we're moving on to Level 11. Where's Waldo? ChatGPT knows. Well, at least it thought it did. For 12 minutes. Moving on again. Level 12. This is a classic AI test. Will ChatGPT defy the odds and pass? No. Level 13. It did catch on to the sneaky without a traffic light, but did not actually perform that. I even told it to make the U shape, but it skipped for some reason. It moved on to this light, but even when I tried it, I couldn't figure it out, so I had to refresh and complete the very one that needed the U shape. Level 14. It accidentally reset the whole game, so I went through, did all the levels, and brought it back. It then did it very quickly, and moved on to Level 15. It took a minute and a half for me to figure out, this definitely is not possible for ChatGPT. I ruled this a technical failure. Level 16. Similar to the squiggly lines level, I thought it might be initially difficult, but Cheater! A filthy cheater, Mr. GPT is! You know what? You don't even get to solve this level. Level 17. It immediately made a Python script to draw a perfect circle, but it couldn't circle it perfectly around the dot. Even after I told it that. I eventually did it, but honestly, I should have given it a few more tries. I was just getting a bit tired of it. Level 18. Identify the fire hydrants. This was pretty easy, it just took a moment. Level 19. You click on different areas to find the letters with the flashlight, but I think the font was too hard to read, so even after I gave it a strategy 8 minutes in, it took another 18 minutes before I just decided to complete it myself. Level 20. I've never been very good at Rorschach tests, but I was surprised to see it know the pattern at second try. Level 21. When it tried making a pickaxe with logs instead of trying for sticks, I had initially thought I was going to fail, but to my surprise, it actually did it. Out of view. I don't know what happened to the page. Level 22. The page messed up even more. It took me 5 odd minutes before it finally popped up, and it seems like it was already almost done, so I let it finish. Now, it did finish, I just freaked out when it hit the reset button again by accident, so I canceled the reset and moved it on. Level 23. I think this is theoretically possible, but it would take really, really, really long. I took control and the page messed up yet again, taking me 10 minutes just to move it on to the next. Level 24. The eye exam. It went through this pretty cleanly, but either ChatGPT is somehow colorblind like me, or it doesn't have pattern recognition for different colored circles. Except for the fact it saw 12 here. I don't know. It then tried doing math to find the number of dots, but I told it to just count them, which worked. It then eased through, find the different colored square. Level 25. Express yourself. Why, allow us to take a look into the finest of arts created by Sir GPT, such as disconnected triangle, one spray paint spray, zigzag, and line cut in half. I don't know what the actual requirements are for this one, but I know you can complete it by just painting a bunch of different colors here and there, so I just saved us all some time. Level 26. Another car parking level. Had to do it myself. Level 27. I think this one was also impossible for it to do, even though it was trying to click and drag, so I did it myself. Level 28. This is another QuickTime event, kind of. It tried, failed, tried again, then refused because it said it falls under disallowed financial transactions. Level 29. I think it would have been funny if it hit one of the robots, but I just found the correct answer second try. Level 30. Slider puzzle. It tried for a bit, asked me for help, and I may have over-explained what to do. It still couldn't do it. We move on. Level 31. As you can see, I was thinking, dang, it's really about to do it. Darn it. Oh, it has the answer. Come on! Oh, wait. Darn. Yes! Level 32. Simon Says. Not possible with a frame per second. Actually, less. I had to do it. Level 33. The question for this was, will it be too hard to see the letters, or will the logos be recognizable enough to get it? I gave it a little hint when asked, and although it took a little while, it got it. Level 34. I zoomed it out, and unsurprisingly, it got it done immediately. Level 35. The ball under a cup game, as you may guess, is not possible with super low frame rate. I did it, but it was a little annoying playing at somewhat low but playable frame rate, since it was harder to track the cup. Level 36. I thought it was going to be easy, or at least possible, but it just seemed to not understand the game. Do you think AI can detect AI images? The answer is, to my surprise, yes. Level 38. Another car level. Blech. Level 39. Requires a webcam. Googled it, you can just skip it. Level 40. As much as I love myself some gambling, ChatGPT cannot experience the joys of losing your hard-earned cash because it is a QuickTime event. Level 41. ChatGPT actually had a little trouble grieving a loss. Just not emotional trouble, it was intellectual. Unfortunately, I actually lost the footage to the end of this because my computer ran out of space, and I also lost level 42, so I can't show you the footage. But I couldn't click on the flower in the top right, so I had to finish it off. Level 43. Do you think ChatGPT can assemble a chair in 3D? No, of course not, so I had to do it myself. Level 44. I was actually really excited to see this one, as I'm really bad at chess and I couldn't get past this level. But sadly, it wasn't able to move the pieces properly. About 45 through 48. I ran out of ChatGPT agent requests. As much as I'd like to see it complete them, I have to wait until October 16th to get more requests, and as of writing this script, it's October 2nd. As of speaking this, it's October 4th. So, did ChatGPT agent beat I Am Not a Robot? No, not even close. It was full of technical failures. If you want me to put ChatGPT agent against any other browser games, or Nail.Fun games, please let me know. If enough of you want to see the missing levels completed, I'll give in to popular demand. Okay, I'm out of here. Goodbye.